I am here, Althea Gray. I am happy to be with all of you today, and I am going to talk about light and how this how this helps us as healers, as professional clearers, quantify what is there, what is not there. Have we made a difference? And so today I'm going to explore some of this with you. And I'm excited to say that we have now opened the Professional Clearers course, and you can register at any time with discounts and offerings, wonderful offerings uh, that you can participate in with early registration. So I'm excited because I've spent now, I keep saying 15 years, but it's 17 years now of my life dedicated to understanding this particular type of unseen world that affects our light. And we'll explore what that means, and our way of life, our peace of mind, how we prosper in life, and we never look at it as a cause. And I think it's because most people are not very detailed about how to look at it and how to measure it, how to know what's there, and how to quickly get rid of it. So I guess it was my destiny to do this type of work as a part of my healing practice and to teach all of you who wish to learn. It's especially important for healers, people who touch people, and that includes people who do nails and hair. Oh my goodness. And therapists, body workers, anyone who is always in someone else's energy field and they like jumping from one person to the other. So let us talk about light because scientists love to talk about light, and you know that Einstein and Tesla all spoke about light. Everything in this universe is made of light. It's composed of light, and light is what a photon is a unit of light, but it also connects to the divine source, the infinite source of light. So when you see pictures of saints and Buddha, they have a beautiful golden halo or a white halo. And it says that they have achieved a certain level of light that keeps them connected to divine source, their divine light. So they're enlightened, they walk with light, and they have achieved this balance. They've been able to hold it. And so it's not to say that we can't do that too. We can. And I've noticed with meditators, for example, they start out with light measurements of 18,000, which shows they are definitely accumulating light through meditation. So everything can be quantified with light. And what dark forces do, they try to rob you of that light. And when they rob you of that light, they're able to come into your energy field and affect your way of life. So we always want to maintain as high a light level as possible. So are we only measuring people? No, we also are measuring, let's say some of you are use crystals and gemstones as a part of your healing work. I certainly do. And you can measure how much energy. Okay, so light equals energy equals vibration equals energy equals light. Sorry. Uh, everything is light. So if you use these words, they all mean the same thing. So if you're using crystals and gemstones for healing work, you want them to be want them to contain the highest level of light possible. So you can measure it to see if they will actually work to the optimally for your healing work. And so what should a crystal be? Well, ideally you would like them to be a million plus. They can hold a lot of light. I have photon infused programmed rose quartz, and I program them so that they may stay more stable. So you will notice you can also do this. Measure the light measurement of your client beforehand and measure the light measurement of your stones before and then after, and you will see how much light that person took in and whether your healing work made a difference. Did you add light to that person? So, understanding light helps you quantify whether or not you have made a difference. So, you don't just have to always use your sensitive field, you can actually use a tool. That's important. It makes things more scientific. So, you can also measure supplements. Well, sometimes, they lose their light. They don't have enough light to do the job that they need to do. So you want to check and make sure that they're maintaining a certain light level. How about flower essences? Yeah, you want them at least to be 27,000, but because, for example, flower essences, when we talk about essence, we're talking about the spirit of the plant or the flower. So we want it to be at least 1 million so that it's holding its highest level of light so it can do the job you want it to do. How about the foods you eat? Guess what? um, there's still a tag on this piece of fruit, but um, you should measure its light. Perhaps it doesn't have enough light, meaning nutritional value, to actually make a difference in your body. So if the light level is too low, then it's not going to do what it's supposed to do. How about your supplements? Maybe they're not active anymore. They don't have enough light to do the job. So, how much light does a person need to be alive and vital? Well, if you look at my light measurement chart, which is based on the work of Andre Bovis and his Bioforce meter, he was a radiesthesist from the early 1900s, and he measured a light in the subtle bodies to see if the person had a problem in any of the subtle bodies that is perhaps causing an issue with their health or their state of mind. So my chart is based on that, and and you can tell, oh my goodness, this supplement is only you know, 7,000. Well, it doesn't have a lot of light. So there are things that you can do. That's a whole other discussion to increase the light. But getting that initial measurement will tell you a lot. So um, as professional clearers, that's the first thing we do. We measure the light of the person because that light measurement tells us if they have dark forces in their energy field. We don't have to guess. We don't have to go in a deep meditative state to figure out whether they're there or not. Not a wise thing to do unless you want little visitors in your energy field. So we measure the light measurement, and anything on my light measurement chart that shows 1,000 to 11,000, they have that. A house has that. Land, anything with those measurements show that there is a presence of darkness. And yes, darkness does have light, but it has a minimal amount of light. So when these things enter your energy field, what they do, they try to pull your light levels down so they can have a comfortable home, a comfortable environment to be in. So it's so important to learn to measure light and understand how that works, how to increase it, and what it tells us about what is going on, whether it's with your crystal, whether it's with your supplements, or whether it's with your remedies. Whoops. It tells us a lot. So I wish you all a wonderful day. This is a small excerpt. If you want to know more about my discussions on light, you can join my email list and get 3 free webinars. One on the light measurement chart itself, how to make a witness, and dowsing. Dowsing is a great tool to help you quantify what you're doing or send you in a direction. It's been around for a very long time for a reason. So uh, please join my email list. And I'm excited again to say I am looking forward to 2022, to the new Master Certified Professional Clearance course. Um, Please watch for the newsletters that are coming out about it. And if you join early, there are a lot of bonuses. So I look forward to working with some of you. Some of you will join, and I look forward to teaching you because it's something that I love doing. So have a beautiful day full of light.